If you're still thinking about buying one of these 12 motorcycles, you need to see this before you make a massive mistake. This is happening everywhere. Right now, motorcycle values are crashing faster than electric vehicle prices after a Tesla announcement, and owners are scrambling to sell before things get worse. But before we start, hit subscribe, smash that like button, and comment what bike you're shocked to see on this list. You'll want to stick around for number 1. Somewhere along the way, motorcycle manufacturers forgot how to price their bikes for the real world, and riders are the ones paying the price. $30,000 plus motorcycles are sitting on dealer floors for months with no buyers. Owners are taking $10,000 plus losses just to get out of loans they can't afford. Showrooms are packed with unsold inventory, forcing massive markdowns. Rising interest rates and inflation are hitting discretionary spending hard. People financed toys they thought would hold value, and now they're underwater on payments. Number 12. HarleyDavidson Paname 1250 Special. The Pan America was Harley's ambitious leap into the adventure bike segment. In 2025, it commanded a premium $19,999 MSRP with a promise of American reliability and rugged performance. But here's the kicker. These bikes are now selling for just $13,400 on the used market, a staggering 33% drop. Why? Adventure riders discovered what Harley didn't want them to know. The electronic suspension systems are failing prematurely, with replacement costs exceeding $2,800. Dealers are now sitting on 2025 models they can't move, offering $4,000 discounts just to clear inventory. One owner in Colorado told me he's been trying to sell his Pan America for 3 months, dropping his price weekly, and still can't find a buyer. The market has spoken. Harley's adventure experiment is a financial disaster for early adopters. Number 11. Ducati Street Fighter 5.4 SP2. Ducati positioned this as the ultimate naked superbike with its $37,995 price tag. Carbon fiber wheels, Olin suspension, and titanium everything. It screamed exclusivity. Fast forward to today, and these are trading at $24,500. A devastating $13,495 loss in just 1 year. But it gets worse. Dealers who ordered multiple units can't move them, even with $8,000 markdowns on new inventory. The problem? Ducati overestimated how many riders would pay supercar money for a motorcycle that's barely usable on public roads. Add in the 4 ECU recalls and persistent quick shifter issues, and riders are fleeing this model faster than its 0 to 60 time. Number 10. Indian FTR Carbon Indian's flat track inspired roadster launched with immense hype. The Carbon Edition commanded $18,999 with its premium finish and performance promises. Today, you can find them for $11,200, a 41% collapse in value. The FTR's fall from grace comes down to one critical failure. It couldn't decide what kind of motorcycle it wanted to be. Not quite a sport bike, not quite a cruiser. The FTR found itself orphaned in the market. Owners report frustrating fueling issues never fully resolved through updates, and the premium carbon components haven't aged well under regular use. A dealer in Texas admitted they've stopped accepting FTR trade-ins altogether after taking heavy losses on 3 consecutive units. Number 9. BMW S1000 XR Sport BMW's Adventure. Sport touring flagship started at $22,945 in 2025. Marketed as the perfect blend of comfort and performance, it promised to be the only motorcycle you'd ever need. Yet today, these are selling for just $14,300, a $8,645 depreciation. Hit. The culprit? BMW's well-documented quick-shifter failures and transmission issues that leave owners with repair bills exceeding $3,200. But here's the real problem. BMW oversaturated the market with these bikes through aggressive lease programs, and now all those leases are ending simultaneously. One BMW dealer confided they have 14 off-lease S1000 XRs they can't sell, even after dropping prices below wholesale. This value crash is nowhere near bottom yet. Number 8. Triumph Rocket 3R. Black Triumph's monstrous 2,500 cubic centimeter muscle bike debuted at $23,900 with the promise of exclusivity and unmatched torque. Today, used examples are selling for just $15,700, a 34% value collapse. Let me put this in perspective. Owners lost more on this bike in 1 year than the entire price of a new Japanese middleweight. The reason? Catastrophic rear drive failures affecting nearly 30% of units sold, with repair costs averaging $4,200. Triumph dealers are now stuck with floor models they can't move, as news of these reliability issues spread through online forums. One owner in Florida has been trying to sell his 2025 Rocket with just 1,200 miles for 6 months, dropping his price 5 times without success. Number 7. KTM 1290. Super Duke RR KTM's limited edition. Hyper Naked commanded an eye-watering $26,499 when it launched. With only 500 units worldwide, buyers were convinced they were securing a future collector's item. Those same bikes are now selling for $16,200, a $10,299 loss. The collapse stems from KTM's baffling decision to release an even more limited RR Plus edition just 6 months later, instantly devaluing the original. Add in the well-documented engine valve issues requiring $5,000 plus rebuilds before 10,000 miles, and owners are rushing to offload these bikes. A KTM dealer in California reported taking a $9,000 loss on a Super Duke RR they accepted as a trade-in, only to watch it sit unsold for 5 months. Number 6. Arilia RSV4 Factory 1100. Aprilia's flagship superbike carried a $25,999 MSRP with world-class electronics and race-bred performance. Current market value: a devastating $16,100, a 38% drop in 12 months. The RSV4's value implosion comes from a perfect storm of issues. 3 major recalls affecting the braking system, oil consumption problems, and catastrophic electronics failures, leaving bikes stranded. But here's the real issue. Aprilia's spotty dealer network means some owners must transport their bikes over 200 miles for warranty work. Dealers who stocked these premium models are now offering $7,000 discounts on remaining 2025 inventory, further crushing resale values for existing owners. Number 5. Zero SR/F. Premium Zero's electric flagship carried a $23,995 price tag with promises of future-proof technology and minimal maintenance. Today, these are trading hands at just $13,800, a punishing 42% depreciation. What happened? Battery degradation issues surfaced much earlier than expected, with many units losing 20% capacity within just 10,000 miles. Even worse, Zero's rapid model updates made 2025 bikes instantly obsolete when the 2026 lineup launched, with 40% more range and faster charging. The secondary market for electric motorcycles has essentially collapsed as early adopters realize the technology is evolving too quickly for these vehicles to hold value. One owner in Washington reported being offered just $11,000 for his 1-year-old SR/F with 4,000 miles, less than half what he paid. Number 4. Kawasaki H2SX SE. Kawasaki's supercharged sport tourer commanded $27,500 with its cutting-edge technology and supercharged performance. Current market value: a shocking $16,200, a 41% crash. The H2's problems began with widespread reports of supercharger failures, requiring $4,800 replacement units not covered under warranty after 15,000 miles. Couple this with Kawasaki's decision to slash prices on 2026 models by $3,000, and resale values went into freefall. Dealers are now facing a crisis with floor models they can't sell and won't accept on trade-ins. One owner in Michigan has been trying to sell his 7,000-mile H2SX SE for 9 months, dropping his price 7 times without success. Number 3. Harley-Davidson. Sveo Road Glide Limited, Harley's ultimate touring machine, carried a staggering $44,999 price tag. Today, these are selling for just $25,400, an almost unbelievable $19,599 loss in 12 months. This unprecedented value collapse stems from Harley's disastrous decision to introduce the all-new Revolution Max engine platform for 2026, instantly making the Milwaukee 8-powered CVOs technological dinosaurs. Combine this with the well-documented infotainment system failures, costing $3,200 to replace, and the market has completely abandoned these bikes. A Harley dealer in Texas admitted they've stopped accepting CVO road glides on trade altogether after taking 5-figure losses on 3 consecutive units. Number 2. MV Augusta Supervelop 1000 Serie Oro. MV Augusta marketed this as a limited edition investment at $38,500. With only 300 units worldwide, buyers were assured of future appreciation. Today's reality: these are trading for $21,300, a catastrophic 45% depreciation. The Supervelop's collapse comes from MV's failure to deliver promised exclusivity. Despite claiming a one-time production run, they released 3 additional variants within 8 months. Worse, persistent electrical gremlins and impossible to find parts have left some bikes unrideable for months. An owner in California reported being offered just $19,000 for his 600-mile example, less than half what he paid 11 months earlier. This is the definition of financial disaster. Number 1. Ducati Panagali V4 30th Anniversary Edition. The biggest loser of 2025 to 2026 is Ducati's commemorative superbike that launched it at a jaw-dropping $45,995. Today, these are selling for a devastating $22,800, a catastrophic 50% value collapse representing a $23,195 financial loss. Here's the kicker: owners lost more on this motorcycle in 1 year than the entire cost of a brand new Japanese superbike. The 30th Anniversary Edition's downfall began with Ducati's recall affecting the engine's valve timing system, requiring complete rebuilds under warranty. Then came the announcement of the all-new V5 platform for 2026, instantly making the V4 outdated technology. Dealers who paid premium allocations for these models are now sitting on unsellable inventory. One Florida dealership slashed prices by $15,000 on remaining new units and still can't find buyers. Original owners are facing financial ruin, with many still owing more than their bikes are worth. So there you have it. 12 motorcycles proving the market has completely lost touch with reality. These crashes weren't accidents, but predictable results of manufacturers overpricing models, rushing out unproven technology, and abandoning early adopters with rapid product cycles. The luxury landscape is shifting dramatically. As we've exposed, even prestigious brands are failing to maintain value in today's volatile market. Think carefully about what this means for your own purchases. Are you buying performance or just an expensive depreciation lesson? Do you agree with our rankings? Who do you think is next to fall? Comment below and subscribe now, because our next video reveals the motorcycles that actually held their value. You won't want to miss it.